So now we're going to learn when you don't need to use your clutch. And I'm doing this in the same space. All I need is a small area to do this. Smaller the better. As long as I can loop around and make U-turns without really having to stop or do 3-point turns or getting stuck on a hill or having to stop at traffic lights, it is perfect. What we're going to do, we're going to roll over the stop sign, again just using the clutch. I see the stop sign's on a bit of a hill, so I'm going to roll over the sidewalk and then come to a stop. Brake off, clutch up 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, hold the clutch, hold it, hold it, hold it. Let the car roll over the stop sign. Good. Come to a stop, clutch to the floor and brake. We're going to be making a right. I'm going to roll the car onto the road just using the clutch. First I'm going to take my brake off and the car is going to roll by itself. Clutch up 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch. Car is rolling. I want to take my clutch out. Now I'm going to give a little bit of gas and drive to the top of the neighborhood, and then we're going to make a right back into the neighborhood. I'm not going to shift. I'm not ready to shift yet. We're just learning about the clutch. I'm going to make a right here. I'm not going to touch my clutch. I'm not going to come to a stop. I'm going to keep my momentum up. We're going to make another right. I'm going to keep my speed slow. No clutch, just brake and gas. There's a car ahead. I look ahead. I see him going slow, so I'm going to slow down so I have space. Then I'm going to give a little bit of gas. We're going to make a left. I'm going to slow the car down, way down. You can drive quite slow without having to worry about pressing in your clutch. The way you do this is, the way you learn this is, go slow, let the car shake. You'll feel it want to shake. When you feel it want to shake, that means the engine wants to stall on you. You have two options at that time. You can either clutch in to stop the engine from stalling, or you can give gas if there's no traffic ahead of you and bring your car out of the stall. You don't got to give a lot of gas, just enough to move the car, get the car moving. So we're going to slow the car down, let the car shake. Car is shaking. I'm going to give a little bit of gas and bring it out of the stall. We're going to make a left here. I'm going to keep the speed slow because this is all about learning how to go slow with the manual transmission. I see a van ahead. I'm just going to go slow. Look ahead. Look ahead and see if any cars are going to obstruct your path. Then just slow the car down so you don't gotta come to a stop. Give space. Space is your friend. When learning how to drive a manual transmission, stopping is not your friend. This may seem boring when you're doing it, but it is very valuable where you get to feel how the car feels at really slow speeds, at low RPM, when the engine wants to stall out on you. And you can really develop a feel of when you need to either give gas or clutch in. For this, we're just learning how to slow it down, let it shake, Then get back on the gas and bring it out of the stall. Very helpful to understand this when you are in heavy traffic. If you give space, you can slow your car way down, let the car keep it rolling, keep the momentum up, but slow it down. And then when the traffic moves ahead and you have space, you can get back on your gas. But if you tailgate and ride people's bumpers, you will be on their bumper, they will hit their brake, then you will have to hit your brake and come to a stop. What we're going to do, we're going to go to the end of the street. We're going to do our first shift into second gear. Then we're going to go back around that loop, and I'm going to go slow at the same speed except in second gear. So you can go slow as well in second gear without having to worry about pressing in your clutch. Again, at this sidewalk stop sign, I'm going to roll over the sidewalk and stop on the driveway. When I stop, I'm going to clutch in and brake. Clutch in and brake. Come to a stop. We're going to roll to the right. I'm in first gear, so I'm going to leave it in first gear. Just going to wait for the traffic to clear. Traffic is clear. I'm going to take my brake off, let the car roll, clutch up 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, car's rolling. Going to give a little bit of gas, just a little bit. I'm going to do my first shift into second gear. So hand on the shifter, gas off, clutch in, second gear, smooth clutch out, get back on the gas. We're going to make a right into the neighborhood, and again, I'm not going to press my clutch. I'm just going to use my brake and gas. I don't want to come to a stop. I want to keep my momentum up and keep the car rolling. So just a little bit of brake, little bit of gas. We're going to go right. I'm going to keep the speed slow. I'm going to slow it way down. Let the car shake on me. That's what I want to feel. I want the car to tell me what's going on. I feel it shake. Means I got to let the car roll, give a little bit of gas, or if I have to come to a stop, I'm going to have to clutch in. Slow the car way down, let it shake. Give a little bit of gas. Slow it way down. Let it shake. Give a little bit of gas. I'm on a hill right here. I can also slow it way down here. But I'm going to have to get hard on the gas. Hard gas to bring it out of the stall. Because the car naturally does not want to roll up the hill. So you're going to have to give a little extra gas to bring it out of the stall. And you're going to have to make that decision quickly, or else the car will stall on you. So you got to predict ahead and look ahead at what is going on in the road. Is it a hill? Is it uphill, downhill? And predict what you are going to do. So again, we're going to loop around. I'm going to keep the speed slow. This is second gear. Give a little bit of gas. Slow it way down. Little bit of gas. What we're going to do, we're going to go to the top of the hill and we're going to stall the car on purpose just to see how slow it can go. Stalling the car doesn't mean you're not getting a hang of it. It's actually very helpful because it helps you understand what is going on, and if you didn't press that clutch in fast enough or if you didn't give gas. So it's very helpful. Don't be discouraged if you stall your car. Okay, I'm going to slow the car way down. Car is stalled. So what we're going to do, I'm going to start the car back up. I'm going to check if the car is rolling forward or backwards. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to engage my clutch in inches. 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, 4 inch, right there. I'm going to take my foot off the brake. I'm going to let the car roll. I'm going to be patient and I'm going to hold it. Car is rolling now at a good pace, so I'm going to take my foot off the clutch, give a little bit of gas. We're going to make a right. We're going to exit the neighborhood and make a left. Again, I want to stop over the sidewalk so I don't get stuck in the sidewalk rut. So I'm going to come to a stop. I'm going to clutch in and brake. Coast is clear, so clutch up 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch. And I'm going to come to a stop. So you don't need a lot of space to do that. You can do it in a parking lot, your neighborhood, but you should be able to do it without having to put yourself in any kind of heavy traffic. So if I look at this road, it is, there's really no traffic on it, but there's a light at the end, at both ends. So down this hill there's a traffic light, and up the hill there's a traffic light. So I don't want to go to the traffic lights to practice this. I want to do it in between the traffic lights. And if I look at this road, I can see that in my car I could do slow U-turns without having to stop and start the car. So if you have a straight road available to you, if you got to get out and walk it, and make sure you can U-turn without having to hit the curb or come to a stop and do a 3-point turn, which is not what you want to do before you are ready to do a 3-point turn.